Good morning, teacher.
Good morning, Grecia. We also have Oscar.
Good morning, teacher.
Good morning. Good morning, Asa.
Good morning.
And Rebecca that is connecting right now. But I guess she's activating the microphone. Good morning, Rebecca.
Good morning.
Okay. And we have Harrison and Catalina.
Elida told me
She has blackout. Blackout. No sé cómo se dice.
Yes, there is a blackout in her neighborhood. She
Ajá.
sent me a message. Yeah, she said that. Thank you. Morning, Monica. Good morning, Alfonso. Good morning, Catalina. Good morning, Harrison.
good morning.
Good morning, teacher.
Okay, so let's see one by one because right now you are only eight. How are you, Grecia?
I'm fine, teacher.
Good, good. How about Asania?
I'm tired because I have around 10 days without day
Yeah.
off.
Okay, that's too bad. You need to
Yeah.
have at least one right now. So I
Um,
hope you can rest this weekend.
I will rest next this weekend.
Okay, that's good. That's good because you need vacation too. Not vacation, but at least a day off. It is important to have it because of the stress.
Yes.
Good, 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 good. Oscar, how are you?
Fine. White some sleep.
A little bit sleepy. How many
Yeah.
hours do you sleep?
Mm, mm, ¿Cómo se dice poco?
You can say few, a
O-
few.
A few sleeping.
No, in that case, it is a little sleepy.
A little sleeping.
Sleepy.
Sleepy.
Okay. Now my question is, how many hours do you work? Do you work? Do you sleep?
Mm, 6 hours.
Okay, so similar to me. Similar to me.
Mhm.
Good. Thank you, Oscar. Harrison, how many hours do you sleep? And how are you?
I'm fine, teacher. I slept uh, 7 hours.
Okay, so Harrison
Yes,
sleeps more than Oscar and me.
yes.
Good. Okay, so this is just the introduction. I guess right now we have more than 10 people. Yes, we have 14. So I hope the rest of you, Claudia, Carla, Monica, Edison, Alfonso, Rebecca, Catalina, Jorge, and Ricardo, I hope you all are doing well. I hope you got a good score yesterday. Well, as I told you yesterday, I'm going to be checking one by one, so they will be ready this weekend. Yes, so you can see your scores this weekend. And today we start a new unit. But before starting that unit, I need to show you the attendance so that you say present when you hear your name. And let's start with the first person, Catalina Alvarado.
Present, teacher.
Catalina. Okay, Kenya. Kenya. No. Xochitl. Well, Xochitl says connecting, but she never connects. Jorge.
Present, teacher.
Grecia.
Present, teacher.
Rebecca.
Present.
Elida is not here, but because of the electricity. Rigoberto. Rigoberto is not here. Alfonso. Alfonso.
Present. Present.
Okay, Claudia.
Present.
Douglas. Douglas. No. He had after party after his birthday. Carla.
Present.
Joanna. Joanna, no. Harrison.
Present.
Edgar. No. Oscar.
Present, teacher.
Ricardo.
Present.
Azalia.
Present.
Allison.
I'm here.
Monica.
Present.
All right, so that was the attendance. As I told you before, today we start a new unit number 3. We are in week number 3. Remember to keep the cameras open. So open your cameras, Ricardo, Catalina, Rebecca, Jorge, and the rest. Open your cameras. So I'm going to ask you something first. Let's see, Claudia. Who do you live with, Claudia? Who do you live with? Claudia.
No puedo oírlo, teacher.
Who do you live with? Can you hear me, guys?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes.
So I guess Claudia can hear me. Maybe another person. Let's see, Harrison, who do you live with?
I live with my wife.
Perfect. What is your wife doing right now? What's she doing?
Repeat, teacher.
What is your wife doing right now, this moment? What is she doing?
She is sleeping.
Oh, she's sleeping. Good. Thank you, Harrison. Azalia, who do you live with?
I live with my parents.
Good. What are your parents doing right now?
They are sleeping.
Oh, okay, so everyone is sleeping here. Good, thank you. Joanna, who do you live with? Joanna, Monica, because Joanna is not here. Monica, who do you live with?
I live with my mom.
Okay, what is your mom doing right now?
She is sleeping.
Okay, so she's sleeping too. Oscar, who do you live with?
I live in. I live in.
I live with.
I live with my wife.
Okay, what's your wife doing right now?
Mm, she already goes to work.
Oh, so she has already left. But my
Left to
question
go.
is, what is she doing right now? So if she left, what do you think she's doing right now? Imagine what she's doing right now. And tell me. Tell me,
Mm,
Oscar, what do you think she's doing? Try to imagine what she's doing right now.
mm. Lo que le entiendo es que qué está haciendo ella ahorita.
Yes.
Mm,
So is she driving a car? Is she traveling by bus? What's she doing?
no, sería. Goes on the bus.
Oh, so she's traveling. She's traveling by bus. Repeat
She's
it.
traveling that bus.
By bus. By. Okay. Good. Thank you, Oscar. Carla, who do you live with? Carla. Can you hear me, guys?
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Okay, so I don't know why Carla can't. Carla. No, I guess she has problem with connection. She got stuck. She got freeze. Carla? Oh,
Sí, teacher.
Carla. Who do you live with? Who do you live with?
I live with my parents.
With your parents. Okay. What are your parents doing right now? What are they doing?
Mm, they, actually, no sé, que se acaban de levantar, pero no sé cómo decirle, de real.
That is okay. But my question is, what are they doing right now? No, what did they do in the past? What are they doing right now?
Ah, por eso.
Look at them, observe them. What are they doing right now? Drinking coffee, walking, cleaning, washing, taking a shower. What are they doing?
Ay, they, quiero ver, they are cook, cook, cooking, cooking.
Cooking. Okay, they are cooking. Good. Thank you, Karna. Allison, who do you live with?
I live with my brother and my mother.
Okay, what's your brother doing right now?
My brother is taking classes, virtual classes. I can say,
Perfect.
okay. And my mother is
Yes,
sleeping.
okay, good. Thank you, Allison.
Okay.
Now, Gracia, who do you live with?
I live with my daughter and parents.
Okay, what's your daughter doing right now?
She's sleeping.
She's sleeping. Okay, how
Yes.
old's your daughter?
What? Sorry?
How old is your daughter?
Uh,
How old is she?
oh, she's 11 years old.
Ah, okay, good. So most people here are sleeping, or most of your relatives are sleeping. Good. Rebecca, who do you live with?
With my husband and my daughter. He, uh,
Mhm.
I question, is correct say stepdaughter or only daughter?
It depends. If you were pregnant,
Uh-huh,
that is your daughter. That
uh-huh,
is your daughter.
uh-huh,
But if you were not pregnant and your husband
uh-huh,
had a daughter with another woman,
uh-huh.
so that is your stepdaughter. Stepdaughter.
Oh,
Even you call it like a daughter, but it's your stepdaughter. In legal paper, it is your stepdaughter.
mm,
Yes?
I prefer say daughter.
Yeah. You can say daughter. You can say daughter, no problem. But legally, you know that is stepdaughter. But you
Oh,
can say she's my daughter, no problem.
ah,
So what's your daughter doing right now, Rebecca?
she's sleeping, but
Okay. And your husband?
uh, two, no,
Also.
él también, oh,
Oh, he.
he also,
He is also.
he is also in my pets, also.
So everyone in your house sleeping. Pets, husband, and daughter.
Yes, only me is wake up,
Take like, awake.
mm,
Awake.
awake,
Awake. Awake is the word that you need to use. Awake. You
only
are
me,
awake.
only me awake,
Is awake.
is awake.
Yes. Or you can say, I am the only person that is awake. Good, Rebecca. Now, let's see, last person, Douglas, morning. Who do you live with?
Morning, teacher. I live in Mexicanos.
Okay, you live in Mexicanos, but who do you live with?
Excuse me. With my parents.
What are your parents doing right now?
Uh, they continue sleep.
Okay, so they are sleeping right now. Good. Thank you, Douglas. So most of your relatives are sleeping right now. Only Carla's parents are cooking. Then the rest, they are all sleeping. Good. So as you can see in my question, I was asking you about an action that was happening right now, only at the moment that you're speaking. And that is our objective for today, to describe ongoing activities. Ongoing means actions in progress. Yes? And these actions are going to be regular activities at the workplace and also activities that you have probably at home. Like right now, you are taking a class. Yes? So here we have a conversation between Ryan and Raul. I'm going to read it for you, take notes about the pronunciation of the words, and then you can ask me also about vocabulary in the conversation. So it says, Good afternoon, Raul. What are you doing right now? Good afternoon, Ryan. Well, I am planning a video conference. Oh, the conference with the new team in San Salvador? What is our team doing right now? Yes, it is. They are getting ready for the conference in the meeting room. I see. What time do you usually get to your workplace? What's the first thing that you do? I usually arrive at 6:30 a.m. and the first thing that I do is to check my email. And you? Well, I arrive at 7 or 7:30. It depends on traffic. My first activity is to pick up the letters. Now, questions about vocabulary in that conversation?
What is the meaning to pick out?
The meaning of pick up. For example, if you have your cell phone and your cell phone is on the floor, your cell phone is on the floor and you want to make a call, so you pick up the phone. You pick up the phone. Yes? Or maybe I don't know, your daughter, if you have a daughter, is playing with a lot of toys. Yes? And then she goes to sleep. So you need to pick up all the toys that you have on the floor. Yes, you pick up all the toys. Yes?
Yes.
Good. Another question? And also can be pick up for people. For example, if you want to go to the cinema with Rebecca and you say, Hi Rebecca, would you like to go to the cinema? Like the invitations that we had yesterday. And Rebecca says, Yes, I would like to. Okay. I'm going to pick you up. I'm going to pick you up at 7 p.m. And then Rebecca says, okay, no problem. I will be waiting for you. So you drive your car, you get to Rebecca's house, and you pick up Rebecca. Yes, to go to the cinema. So that's another meaning too. Another one?
Only people.
No, I was saying people and things. People and things. The first example was about things, about toys. Yes, you have toys, so you pick up the toys because they are on the floor. And when you drive a car and you go to a person's house, you pick up the person. And if a person is on the floor, you can also pick that person up. So it can be for people or things, but the most common that is on the floor is a person. So pick up a thing, sorry, thing on the floor, and a person when you drive a car. Yes, good. Another one? No. Okay, so now let's see. Douglas, you're going to be Ryan, and Alfonso, you're going to be Raul. So let's listen to them.
Good afternoon, Raul. What are you doing right now?
Good afternoon, Ryan. Well, I am planning a video conference.
Oh, the conference with the new team in San Salvador. What is our team doing right now?
Yes, it is. They are getting ready for the conference in the meeting soon, in the meeting room.
I see. What time do you usually get to your workplace? What the first thing do you?
I usually arrive at 6:30 a.m. and the first thing I do is to check my email. And you?
Well, I arrive at 7 a.m. or 7:30 a.m. It depends on traffic. My first activity is to pick up the letter.
Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Next one, Oscar, you're going to be Ryan, and Harrison is going to be Raul.
Good afternoon, Raul. What are you doing right now?
Good afternoon, Ryan. Well, I am planning a video conference.
Oh, the conference with the new team in San Salvador. What is our team doing right now?
Yes, it is. They are getting ready for the conference in the meeting room.
I see. What time do you usually get to your place? What the first thing you do?
I usually arrive at 6:30 a.m. and the first thing I do is to check my email. And you?
Well, I arrive at 7 a.m. or 7:30 a.m. It depends on traffic. My first activity is to pick out the letters.
Okay, good job. Thank you. Just the pronunciation, Oscar, is doing. Doing, not doing,
Doing,
doing. And
doing,
I usually, or what time do you usually no, get to your
get,
workplace? And the other one was, let me see, there was another word. What is the conference with the new team?
With
With, thank you. That was the other one. It is with. Good.
thank you,
Now,
teacher.
next one. Carla is going to be Ryan, and Allison is going to be Raul.
Good afternoon, Raul. What are you doing right now?
Good afternoon, Ryan. Well, I am planning a video conference.
Oh, they conference with the new team in San Salvador. What is our team doing right now?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. They are getting ready for the conference in the meeting room.
I see. What I do you usually get to your workplace? What the first thing you do?
I usually arrive at 6:30 a.m. And the first thing I do is to check my email. And you?
Where I I arrive at 7 or 7. I know 7 and ajá, no sé qué. Siempre se me olvida eso.
30 or a half.
It depends on traffic. My field activity is to pick out the leather.
Good job. Thank you. Just a pronunciation, it is
Siempre se.
team. And the other one is when you were saying there was a word that you said, and it is what time. What time? Time. Pronounce the M. What time? What time do you usually get to your workplace? What time? Good. Next one. Ricardo Peña is Ryan and Catalina is Raul. Let's listen to them.
Good afternoon, Raul. What are you doing right now? Do you hear me, teacher?
Catalina, are you there?
Okay.
Catalina. I guess she is the next person. So Ricardo and Mónica.
Good morning, Raul. What are you doing right now?
Good afternoon, Ryan. Well, I am planning a video conference.
Oh, the conference with the new team in San Salvador? What is our team doing right now?
Yes, it is. They are getting ready for the conference in the meeting room.
I see. What time do you usually get to your workplace? What is the first thing you do?
I usually arrive at 6:30 a.m. and the first thing I do is to check my email. And you?
Well, I arrive at 7 or 7:30. It depends on traffic. My first activity is to pick up the letters.
Good. Thank you. Just the pronunciation, it is arrive. Arrive, and it depends. It depends. It depends on. It depends on the traffic or any other situation. Good. Now, next person to answer one of my questions will be Grecia. Grecia, who gets earlier at the workplace, Raul or Ryan? Who gets earlier? Who is the first person to arrive, Raul or Ryan?
Ryan, teacher?
Hmm, are you sure?
Oh, sorry, Raul.
It is
It
Raul
is
because
Raul.
Raul arrives at 7:30, at 6:30, sorry. And Ryan at 7 or 7:30.
Okay.
Okay, so Raul, give me the complete sentence, the complete answer. Raul,
Raul arrived at 6:30 a.m.
Yeah, could be. Or Raul gets earlier at the workplace. Raul gets earlier at the workplace. Good, Gracia. Thank you. Now, Kenya, what is the topic Raul and his team are going or are discussing in the conference?
Mm, Raul is planning a video conference for your team. It's a new thing. Mm, it's for they are getting ready.
Okay, and what would be the topic?
Mm,
Is the information there or not?
no,
Okay, so there is no information there. It says that he's planning a meeting, but he's not a video conference or a meeting, but he's not saying what the topic is. It is just that they have like some people getting to the conference. It is a team in this case, and they are getting ready for the conference. Yes, just like that. Good, thank you. Now, as you can see in the conversation, you have some activities that you usually do and some activities that you are doing right now. If you are Raul, you are getting ready for the conference right now. If you are Ryan, you are, let's see, probably you are talking with Raul. And what do you usually do if you are Ryan? If you are Ryan, you arrive at 7 or 7:30 every day. And if you are Raul, you arrive at 6:30 a.m. every day. So what would be the difference here? Easy and simple. Let's see, Allison. I have trouble with my webcam. Okay, Ricardo. Um, Allison, if I tell you I take a shower, is this action happening right now or as a routine?
It's a routine.
Thank you, Allison, and you're right. That is the answer. If I say I take a shower, I'm telling you that this action is my routine. I take a shower. Yes? Probably every day, probably 5 times a week, or probably three days a week, depending on your frequency. Yes? So I take a shower. This is a routine. Now, it is different if I say I'm taking a shower. Now, what happens if I say I'm taking a shower, Edison? What am I expressing?
That is, you are telling what are you doing right now. You are talking in present continuous.
Perfect. So this is an action that is happening right now. At this moment, I'm taking a shower and you can see me doing the activity. Yes, or you can hear me, probably because you call me, that I'm taking a shower. Yes, so this is the use of present continuous, as Addison was saying. Present continuous is a tense that is different from simple present because simple present is for routines. Present continuous is for an action at the moment that you are speaking. In present continuous, you can also use it for three situations. Situation number one, for an action that is happening at the moment that you are speaking, an action that is happening right now. Situation number two, for an action that is happening only these days, for a temporary situation. And number three, for the future. So today we are going to see it for an action that is happening at the moment. Yes, an action that is happening at the moment. So that is what we are going to study today. Actions at the moment, actions in progress. And we have two other topics that we are going to see later. And I'm telling you right now, one is when the action happens in the future, and the other one is for an action that is happening only these days. Not right now, but these days. Just to give you an example, right now I am speaking English. Right now, an action at the moment. Now, an action that is happening only these days. In the past, I drank a lot of, I don't know, I drank a lot of soda in the past, but now I am drinking a lot of water. The action is not right now. You cannot see me that I'm drinking water, but I'm doing it these days. Yes, I'm doing it these days. I'm drinking a lot of water. An action in the future. You invite me to do something, and this is something that we are going to do on next classes. What are you? You can ask me. Would you like to go to the beach on Saturday? And then I can say, let me check my agenda. Oh, I would like to, but I can't. I am having a meeting on Saturday at 2 p.m. Yes, I'm having a meeting on Saturday at 2 p.m. So in that case, it is the future. So as you can see, you can use the present continuous for three different situations. An action at the moment, an action that is happening these days, and an action that is happening in the future. But today we are going to see only actions at the moment. Yes? And this is what I'm going to show you right now. So I guess you know this family, you know the Simpsons. So they are going to help me explain what the present continuous is. So here we have the first part. And the person that is going to help me reading this would be Rebecca. Can you read it, please?
Present continuous. We use it to talk about actions that are happening at the moment, now, or action happening today.
Good, thank you. So for actions at the moment, yes, things that you can see that another person is doing. Next one, Alfonso.
Present continuous form. Subject plus verb to be plus verb and ¿cómo sería menos?
No, verb and ing. It's not minus. It is
Ah,
verb and ing.
ing.
Good. So this is the structure that you will use when you want to say something in present continuous. When you want to describe an action at the moment, first you write the subject, then the verb be. The verb be, let's see, Claudia, what is the verb be?
Are and is.
Good. So you have are, is, and am. Am, is, are. That is a verb be. I am, he is, she is, it is, we are, you are, they are. That's a verb be. And then you use one verb, but you need to add ing. For example, you were saying, my parents are cooking. My daughter is sleeping. What was the other one that you said? My husband is sleeping, and like that. My wife is traveling by bus. So you use first the subject, then the verb be, and then the verb plus ing. Now next one, Rigoberto. Um, Can you help me reading the example, please?
The example I am reading.
Yes.
Okay, I am reading and Bar is playing the guitar.
Thank you, Rigoberto. So the first one, I am reading. So you have read and you use ing. I am reading right now. And then you have he or Bart. You can say he when you know who is he. If you don't know, you have to start with the name of the person, Bart. So Bart is playing the guitar. Or you can say he is playing the guitar. He is playing the guitar or Bart is playing the guitar. Next one, Harrison.
She or Maggie is walking. They or Bar and Skinner are running.
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 Thank you. So you can say she's walking or Maggie is walking. You can say they, or you can mention the names Bart and Skinner are running, and like that. So here it comes something important.
What is the meaning of Skinner?
That is the name of a person.
Okay.
That is the name of the man that is behind Bart Simpson. Yes, it's like if you say Carla and Grecia are running, so it's a name. Next one, Carla, can you read it, please? The first part, spelling rules. Spelling rules.
Spelling rule, verb and verbs ending in he removed the e and ing
ing.
example.
ing.
Sorry, ng. And dance, dancing, write, reading, write, read, reading, algo así.
Writing. Okay, thank you, Carla. You will help me repeat the verbs. Dance, dancing, write, writing, write, writing. So repeat it.
Write, writing. Y el otro.
Right.
Right. No, the other. Reading.
Writing.
Right.
Okay, good, thank you. So the first rule is that if the verb has the letter E at the end, you eliminate the letter E and you add ing. For example, dance. Dance, the last letter that you have is the letter E. So eliminate the letter E and you write ing, dancing. Write, same thing, eliminate it, ing, writing. Write, the last letter is E. Eliminate the letter E and you use ing, writing. Yes? Next one, Kenya. Continue, please.
Verbs with one syllable ending vowel más consonant, plus consonant. Plus consonant double the consonant and add ing. Ing. Sat, satting. Running. Swing, swimming.
Okay, thank you. Let's repeat the verbs. Sit, sitting.
Set, setting.
Run, running.
Run, running.
Swim, swimming.
Swim, swimming.
Good. So as you can see, this is another rule. if you have a verb and this verb is short, with 3 letters or 4 letters, 3 letters or 4 letters, that is a short verb that you will hear only one sound, one syllable. Yes? And that verb has consonant, vowel, consonant from the back to the front, from the back to the front. For example, sit. You can see letter T is consonant. Then you have letter I is a vowel. Then you have S is a consonant. So if you have consonant, vowel, consonant, you need to double the consonant. You write another consonant. So that's why you have double T and you say sitting with double T. Because the verb has consonant T, vowel I, consonant S. Now let's see run. Same thing. Consonant and vowel U and consonant R. So double the consonant, running. Same thing happens with swim. Consonant M, vowel I, consonant W. So double the consonant and you say swimming. Yes? So you double consonants. Next one. And this time is going to be for Grecia. I'm going to show you another one. Here, Grecia, you're going to see a person. This one could be you, yes? Or it could be one of your classmates or me. But let's imagine that it's you. It's a boy, but let's imagine that it's you. So this is called Mr. Spencer. And here we have the information about Mr. Spencer. Can you read it, Gracie?
Okay. Mr. Spencer is bored, so he's looking at his neighbors with his Google. Describe what they are doing.
Describe.
Describe what they are doing.
Exactly. Thank you. So Mr. Spencer is bored. Yes? He said, "Ah, I don't have anything to do. I'm so bored. I want to do something interesting." So he takes his Googles and he's looking at his neighbors. Now you have to describe what he can see that people are doing. And first person would be Rebecca. What is Mr. Jones doing? The person that is in front of the TV. What is Mr. Jones doing?
Mr. Jones is looking the his neighborhood.
No,
Is
Mr. John is the boy. Mr. Jones is the boy.
oh, Mr.
So what is
Jones.
Mr. Jones doing?
Okay, Mr. Jones is watching TV.
Good job. Good job. So Mr. Jones is watching TV is the correct answer. Thank you, Rebecca. Next one. Let's see. Elida. What is Miss Paxton doing?
Miss Paxton cook is cooking.
Can you repeat it?
Miss Paxton is cooking.
Perfect. Thank you, Elida. So that is Miss Paxton, and she is cooking. You're right. Good. Next one, Claudia. What are the Goodman kids doing?
They are jumping
Jumping where?
in the bed.
Okay, they are jumping on the bed. Good. Now, next one, Alfonso. What is Mr. Lazy doing? Mr. Lazy.
He is sleeping.
Perfect. Sleeping. Harrison. What is Mr. Bradley doing?
He is painting or painting.
He's painting
He's, pa-
what?
he's painting the wall.
Good job. Thank you. Now, next one, Asalia. What are Mrs. Wayne and her, the other girl over there, doing? What are they doing?
They are drinking coffee.
Good job. Good job. Probably another option could be they are. Another option? Who knows?
They they are uh, having
Mm-hmm.
the I don't know how do you say
Breakfast.
bread out. They are having a breakfast.
Yes, could be. They are having breakfast. Good. Next one. Catalina, are you there, Catalina? Catalina, Catalina.
There, teacher.
What is Mr. Chapman doing? Look at the picture.
Mr. Chapman is typing.
Mr. Chapman is
Typing.
is typing.
Mr. Chapman is typing.
You are right. He's typing. Or he's working could be another possibility. Good. Next one. Carla, what are Mr. and Mrs. Wilson doing? Mm-hmm.
Mr. and Mr. Wilson is
Is or
no
are?
sé, perdón, are talking,
Talking.
talking,
Talking.
talking.
Okay, now repeat it.
Mr. Wilson are talking.
That's better. Mr. and Mrs. Mr. and Mrs. Wilson.
Mr. and Mrs. Wilson quiero ver, are talking.
Good, good. Thank you. And this is the end of the neighborhood. So he didn't have more neighbors to look at. Yes? So this is the way that you describe actions that you can see that are happening at the moment. Now you're going to work in pairs. Well, you have the book that is in PDF, but if you don't have it, you can take a picture of it because we are going to complete some exercises. I'm going to share the screen so that you can take the picture, or if you're using your book because you have it in PDF, you can also use it. So how to use simple present versus present continuous? What we were saying at the beginning. Simple present is for actions that are routine every day with some frequency. Present continuous is for an action that is happening right now. Yes? For example, Oscar, Can you read the sentence in the simple present, the ones that are on the left? All these examples on the left from
I
1 to 4?
I check my email every morning.
Mhm.
I am planning a video conference.
Okay, so in that case, it is at the moment. The first one, every morning as a routine, and the second one, at the moment. Continue.
He writes reports about a
Meeting.
meeting.
Mhm.
She audits inventories.
Mhm.
Inventories. They arrange meetings.
Arrange meetings.
Arrange
Good.
meetings.
Thank you, Oscar. So Oscar said, I check my email every morning. He writes reports about meeting. She audits inventories. They arrange meetings. So all these actions are routine. They are not happening right now. They happen sometimes, often,
Teacher,
usually,
teacher, what is the
always.
arrange?
Arrange,
Arrange.
program,
Okay.
program, program meetings, organize meetings. Yes? So they are routine. But on the right, you have actions at the moment. For example, let's see, Kenya, can you read them, please?
Yes, what? Sorry.
On the right, actions at the moment.
Um, we use present continuous.
Yes?
Okay, we use present continuous for ongoing action at the time of speaking. Number one, I am planning a video conference. Two, they are getting the document ready. Three, she is editing the information. Four, the secretary is making a phone call.
Good, thank you. So, as we were saying, these are for actions at the moment. I'm planning a video conference right now. At the moment that I am speaking, I am doing it. They are getting the documents ready right now. She's editing the information right now, not every day, right now. The secretary is making a phone call, not every day, not usually, right now. The secretary is making a phone call. And this is how you difference simple present for routines and present continuous for actions at the moment. Any questions?
No, teacher.
Okay, so now we are going to work in pairs. You're going to complete the sentences using only present continuous, only present continuous. So, for example, Gracia, can you read number 1? You have Thomas, in parentheses, you have printout, and then you have the contract. So you have to use that verb in parentheses, but you need to change it to present continuous. So how do you do it?
Thomas is printing the contract.
Good, thank you. So you have Thomas, the subject, is the verb be, printing the verb with ing, and then the contract, the complement. Good. So same thing is what you're going to do with the number 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You're going to work together and complete the exercises using present continuous. So take a picture of these exercises because you're going to work together, or if you have it on your computer because you have the book, you can also use it. So take a picture or use the document that you have on Schoology. And also you can project the screen so that you can work together with your classmates. Yes? Now let's work in pairs. Let's see. All right, so enter and work together completing those exercises. You have exactly 4 minutes to complete them. Enter, guys. Enter, Catalina, Catalina, Catalina. Hi, Douglas.
Hi, teacher.
I think Catalina is having problem to be connected, so I'm going to work with you. Do you want to share the screen or you want me to share it?
I have the book.
Okay. Can you share the screen so that we can see at the same time?
Can you see?
Yes, I can.
First, sharing meet is sharing is meeting with the boss right now.
Perfect.
He take care of everything. He's taking care.
Read all the sentence.
He's taking care of everything.
Perfect. Take care is take care of in that case, like the three words together, take care of. For example, I take care of my brother because my mother has to work. I take care of my sister because I don't know, my parents live in the US. And right now, I'm taking care of my pet because it is a puppy, a little puppy. So you take care of people or things. Yes?
Okay. I pay attention to the
Instructions. Can you repeat it,
instruction.
please?
Instruction. Uh, I am sería I am pay
I am
pay paying.
paying, exactly. Only ing. Only ing. Here you don't have to double the consonant because Y is considered like a vowel sound. A vowel.
Oh, I paying attention to this instruction.
Exactly.
Okay. She prepared the briefing.
Mm-hmm. And right now,
She is She is preparing. She's preparing the briefing.
Perfect.
She's preparing. The last one, they send the product to the warehouse. They are sending. They are selling the product to the warehouse. To the warehouse.
Good.
Solo una duda, teacher. En ese caso,
Tell me in English.
con las.
Tell me in English. You can speak English. Tell me.
Okay, it's good. I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
With the rule, with the ruling, with the rules,
Mm-hmm.
the verbs ing, you talk about a letter a, remove the letter a.
Yes, in the case of care, for example, take. Sorry, in the case of take, eliminate the letter e and you write ing.
But you say two exception. Dance,
Oh,
right?
yes. When you pronounce them, when you pronounce the letter e, for example, the verb be, being, the verb see, seeing, because you pronounce the letter e. If you pronounce the letter e, use ing. And the verbs that are pronounced the letter e are the verb be, being, and the verb see, seeing.
But I don't understand
Mhm.
with the second rules. The verbs with one syllable.
With one syllable.
Second
Oh,
rules.
verbs that are short, that they have only 3 letters or 4 letters. They need to be consonant, vowel, consonant, or
Oh,
consonant, vowel, consonant, consonant, from the back to the front. For example, sen has 4 letters, but they are not consonant, vowel, consonant. Backward means de atrás para adelante. Yes? So, consonant D, vowel N, mm-mm. So, you cannot change it to double consonant.
um, but for example, send um, fuera y si no tuviera la D, por ejemplo, um, I have, I would, tendría que ponerle doble N. Por ejemplo, si no tuviera la D, lo pudiera marcar S-E, N y después doble N
Yes,
y N.
double N, ing.
Okay.
For the other, consonant, vowel, consonant. Then, double the consonant. In the case of pay is not with double consonant because Y has the sound like a vowel, like A, E, I. So, like one of those sounds, it is
In
considered
this case,
like a vowel.
why um as as a
Vowel,
as a as a vowel more.
exactly, like a vowel sound. Is it clear?
Clear, teacher.
Perfect.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So now, exactly for the time, let's go back to main session. Okay, guys. Now let's check the answers.
Coach,
Close your microphones, please.
coach. I have a question
Yes?
about exam. Tengo una duda.
Yes? Tell me in
En la,
English.
ah,
Try.
the, the sentence yesterday, I remember the town live close to the work, but the answer was no, doesn't, I think, and the other option was yes, very close. But in my answer, I select yes, very close, but is me salió mala.
It was run. It was run. Yes, but I was saying yesterday that I will check one by one. So don't worry. If it says that it's not correct, I check one by one.
Entonces,
If it is correct,
y
I will check
entonces
it.
estaba mal esa respuesta porque estábamos discutiendo eso con Jesús.
No, no me ha confirmado yo, no se le voy a llamar ahorita.
Maybe the answer in the system was not correct, and that's why I check one by one.
Entonces en el sistema estaba mal.
Maybe. I need to check it.
Ah.
I need to check it. I have to read one by one and verify if it is correct. I give you the point. If it is not correct, run.
No.
Yes, but I check one by one. So that's what I'm saying. The scores are going to be ready on this weekend, not today because I need to check one by one.
Okay.
Yes, and it takes some time. Good. Okay, now related to the exercises, we are going to start with the first person, and that person is going to be Elida. Can you read number 2, please?
Cheryl is meeting with the boss right now.
Good. Good. Thank you. Next one, Xochitl, number 3.
En esa teníamos una duda con Oscar, teacher. Porque
In English. Tell me in English.
we have a question
Right.
with the number 2 because with the number 3 because we changed the verb. It's like a
Why do you change it?
Number 3, take care. Or we can say he is taking care of everything.
That is the answer.
Okay.
Good. So you see, you can do it. So he is taking care of everything. That is the answer. The only thing that you have to do is to eliminate the letter E when you say take. Eliminate the letter E and you use ing. Taking. Yes?
Yes, but
the
question is for the first sentences. For example, Thomas pronoun and change are is printing. It is like my confused. I'm confused.
Yes, you are right. In the first one, you can say Thomas is printing the contract, or you can say Thomas is printing out the contract because the two verbs exist. But in the case of take care, you need to say take care because that has one meaning. If you only say take, it has another meaning. Yes? Now, one little thing, because I worked with Douglas, so he reminded me something, and this is with two verbs. With the verb be, If you have the verb be, you use ing, being. If you have the verb see, you add ing, seeing. And you don't eliminate the letter E. Don't eliminate the letter E when you say see. Why not? Because you pronounce it. You pronounce the letter E. See. You pronounce it. When you say take, you don't pronounce the letter E. Take. You don't say takey. No, you only say take. So the last sound that you produce is the K. Okay, so eliminate the letter E because you don't pronounce it. Same thing happens with have. Have, you don't pronounce the letter E, so eliminate it. And then ing, having. Another example, prepare. Prepare, you don't pronounce the letter E. You don't say prepare. You're saying prepare. The last sound is R. So eliminate the letter E and you use ing, preparing. But, as you can see, in the verb see, the last sound is E. Okay, so I pronounce the letter E. I don't eliminate it. Only use ing. Yes? Good. Now number 3, Rigoberto.
3 or 4?
I mean, number 4.
Okay.
Number 4 here, but the third one to participate.
I am paying attention to the instruction.
Good. In this case, I am paying, it's only with ing. Don't double consonant. You have 3 letters, but Y has the sound like a vowel. Yes? So that's why you don't double consonant. You only say paying with ing. Good. Next one, Claudia.
They are sending the product to the warehouse.
No, she, number 5.
Sorry. She's preparing the briefing.
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 Okay, who knows the meaning of briefing? Who knows what a briefing is?
I think there is instructions.
Exactly. But it's more like the summary of some information that you have to give. That is a briefing. Yes? Like some information that you have to give, but you summarize it and you give it. That is briefing. Now, next one, Monica.
They are sending the product to the warehouse.
Exactly. Sending. They are sending. Good. So, is it easy or difficult?
Easy.
Okay. So that's what I was expecting, that you told me easy. Exactly. It is pretty easy. Now let's see. It is 7:20. That means that probably people in your house are doing different things right now because they are not sleeping. Or yes, they are still sleeping. No, okay. So they are doing some activities. So Douglas is at work. Douglas, can you tell us what your coworkers are doing right now?
In this case, I don't have coworker in this moment, but
So you're not at work or what? Or they are not at the office?
todavía no han venido, no entran aún.
Oh, they haven't come yet. They haven't come yet. So you are the only one in that place?
No.
So?
Quiero ver. Si no son compañeros directos míos de otra área, ¿cómo sería?
They are co-workers. They are coworkers always because you work for the same company, but they are in a different area.
In this case, my coworkers in this moment, they are taking calls.
Oh, okay. So that's a good one. My coworkers are taking calls. Good. Rigoberto, do you have people in your house?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, can you tell us what they are doing?
Okay, my wife is taking a shower and my son is asleep. Mm.
My son is
Is sleeping.
sleeping in action, in progress, in other words. Yes, my son is sleeping in progress. Good. Now let's see, Adolfo. Are there more people in your house? Alfonso?
Yes, yes. My father.
Okay, can you tell us what people in your house are doing, including your pet?
No, no. He's another house.
Oh, in another house. Okay.
Yes.
So tell us about your house, people that are there. What are they doing?
My father is watching the news or watching TV.
Be. So my father is watching TV or my father is watching the news and like that. Good. Next one, Elida. Hey, Elida is in a different place. Where are you, Elida?
En balcón, ¿cómo se dice?
Balcony.
I am in the balcony because my house no tiene luz. Está todo oscuro.
There is a blackout. There is a blackout in my in my neighborhood, how to say in that case.
Ujú.
So you have more than 2 hours because you texted me in the morning before class, like about 5 something, and right now it's 7:24.
Yeah.
Maybe
No, no, es desde las 4.
at noon, probably. Okay, so what are people doing right now in your house?
Mm, they are sleeping, but my cat is taking a breakfast for second time.
Okay, for a second time. Good. Can you see your neighbors over there?
Mm, no, no.
No problem. Now let's see next person, Xochitl. I guess you are at work and there are more people around you, right?
Right.
Okay, so can you tell us what they are doing right now? Maybe you
Okay.
mumble.
My coworkers uh, eating the breakfast right now, and the other
My coworkers,
eating.
you need the verb be.
My coworkers. The verb what, teacher? Sorry.
The verb be is RM.
Vaya. My coworker are eating breakfast right now,
Yeah.
right? But the other coworkers are prepared the meeting now.
Are?
prepare, how do you say it? Prepare with ing.
Only pronounce
Prepare.
in at the end. Only pronounce in.
Preparing.
Yes?
Preparing meeting right now.
Perfect. Good, Sachin. Now,
Thank you.
let's see another person. Claudia, are you at home or at work?
At home.
Okay. What are people in your house doing right now?
My nephew is playing with the dog. My sister-in-law using the bathroom.
You said
My
sister-in-law.
yes, my sister-in-law.
My sister-in-law?
You is using the bathroom. My brother is sleeping. My daughter is sleeping.
Good, Claudia, good. Thank you. Now, Allison, tell us about people in your house. What are they doing?
My brother is taking a shower, and my mom is cooking right now. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes. Your mom is sleeping right now, you said, and your brother is taking a shower.
My brother is taking a shower and my mom is cooking right now.
Oh, cooking. I heard sleeping. Okay, good. Thank you, Allison.
Okay.
Now, Azalia.
My father is watching the news and my mother is cooking the breakfast.
Perfect. Thank you. So, and you can continue describing all the activities your relatives are doing, or maybe your neighbors. You can see them. Oh, my neighbor is opening the door. My neighbor is fighting. Whatever you want to say about your neighbors that they are doing at the moment, you can describe it. Yes? And right now, we are going to watch a video. In this video, you're going to see that people are describing actions at the moment, or you can also see some actions probably in the future, because remember the present continuous can be for actions at the moment or for actions in the future. The only difference when you express the future is that you need to say tomorrow. If you say tomorrow, that means that it's future. If you don't say tomorrow, that means that it's right now. Yes? So let's watch the video. Hold on.
What are you doing? We're cooking.
I don't know why I couldn't show it, but I pressed it. Oh, I got it.
Dancing, singing, cooking, eating, listening, speaking, writing, reading, side by side.
What are you doing?
I'm reading.
What are you doing?
We're cooking.
What are Mary and Fred doing?
They're studying English.
What's Tom doing?
He's eating.
What's Martha doing?
She's watching TV.
What's your dog doing?
It's sleeping.
Where's Charlie?
He's in the kitchen.
What's he doing?
Eating lunch.
Charlie's in the kitchen eating lunch.
Charlie's in the kitchen eating lunch.
Who's in the kitchen?
Charlie's in the kitchen
What's he doing?
eating lunch.
Where's Walter?
He's in the kitchen.
What's he doing?
He's eating breakfast.
Where's Betty?
She's in the park.
What's she doing?
She's eating lunch.
Where are Mr. and Mrs. Smith?
They're in the dining room.
What are they doing?
They're eating dinner.
Where's Betty?
She's in the bedroom,
What's she doing?
reading a book.
Betty's in the bedroom reading a book.
Betty's in the bedroom, reading a book.
Who's in the bedroom?
Betty's in the bedroom,
What's she doing?
reading a book.
It's a beautiful day today, Jackie.
Yes, it is, Bob. It's a beautiful day. Before we go to the weather forecast, side-by-side TV news reporter Gary Carter is live in Central Park. Gary, are you there?
Yes, Jackie, I'm here in the park and the sun is shining and the birds are singing. It's a beautiful day. With me in the park today is the Jones family. How do you like this beautiful weather, Mr. Jones?
It's beautiful, Gary. It's a beautiful day.
What are you doing here in the park today?
I'm reading the newspaper.
And how about you, Mrs. Jones? What are you doing today?
I'm listening to the radio.
How about you two? What are your names?
I'm Sally. I'm Patty.
What are you kids doing today here in the park?
We're studying.
What's your name?
Tommy Jones.
And what are you doing on this beautiful day, Tommy?
I'm playing the guitar.
Yes, Bob and Jackie, it's a beautiful day here in the park. The sun is shining and the birds are singing. Mr. Jones is reading the newspaper. Mrs. Jones is listening to the radio. Sally and Patty Jones are studying, and Tommy Jones is playing the guitar. Yes, it's a beautiful day. I'm Gary Carter, reporting live from Central Park for Side by Side TV News.
Where are Mom and Dad?
They're in the living room,
What are they doing?
watching Channel 7.
Betty's in the bedroom.
Mom's in the living room.
Dad's in the living room.
Charlie's in the kitchen.
Where's Charlie?
He's in the kitchen,
What's he doing?
eating lunch.
Okay, now you have to sing it and dance. I'm just kidding. Okay, so now you're going to now you're going to work in pairs, and you have to tell.
Sure.
Yes, Claudia.
I have a observation
Yes.
o comentario. When I use ing,
ing.
Not is necessary use word in the moment or right now.
Not necessary, because if you can see it, for example, if I open the window, I can see my neighbor, and then I say, "Oh, my neighbor is cleaning the window." I don't need to say right now because I can see. Yes. So just someone has a microphone open. Thank you. So just because you are seeing the person, you don't need to say right now. Or if I ask you about your nephew, what is your nephew doing? So you know that is right now. Yes?
Yes.
Because if I want to ask you for the future, I need to say tomorrow or next week or in the afternoon. Yes? But if I don't tell you, you understand that it's at the moment. But good question, Claudia. Good.
Okay.
Another one? No? Good. So you're going to work in pairs and you have to tell your classmate the actions that people were doing. So you will say, okay, I remember, if you don't remember their names, probably you can say a man or a woman, a kid or a boy, and like that. You can say, a boy is playing the guitar in the park. Two kids or two children are studying in the park. Yes. A man is reading the newspaper and a woman is listening to music. Uh, Two parents are in the living room. They are watching TV. So I'm just giving you some examples. Then you continue with the things that you remember those people are doing. So you will work with your classmate in pairs and tell them what you remember they are doing. Enter right now.
En el momento, algo así.
Okay.
The actions the people are doing in the video.
It's necessary to remember the name.
No, I was saying, for example, you can say a boy is playing the guitar in the park. Yes?
Mhm.
Two children or two kids are studying in the park.
Mhm. Okay.
Yo recuerdo que she's sleeping
In
too bad.
English, Oscar. I remember
I remember she's sleeping to bed.
sleeping in bed.
No,
Mm.
it's a dog. Dog sleeping in the bed because the girl playing with the doll.
Okay, the dog is sleeping in
The
the bed
dog is sleeping in the bed.
because
Is
the girl
because the girl is playing in the bed.
is playing. You always say is or are. Yes.
Is playing in the bed. Okay. I remember the
And where are you working?
Working from my home in Lani.
What is the
Teacher?
name of you are a teacher?
No, no, no. The teacher is here.
Gotcha. Teacher, the just thing that we are remembering is that they are cooking, singing,
Watching TV. They are dancing.
they are eating. But in this case, we have to say they was because the video already passed.
Yeah, the video has already passed, but this is just to practice and imagine picturing,
Oh,
like if you
okay.
know the actions at the moment. But yeah, you can say about the past.
Then they are watching TVs, they are singing, they are um
But if you tell me instead of they, because when you tell me they, I cannot have an idea about. Let's see that I'm not watching the video, and let's imagine that I can see. So I ask you, describe me the video, or describe that video to me. Yes. So then you start saying they are, but who are they? Because I can see them. So maybe you can tell me a man and a woman are, and then you say what? Or two boys are doing this. One girl is doing this, like that. Yeah.
Okay.
They, I remember that they are they are talking in the kitchen, but I don't know.
Who? Who are they?
I don't know how do you say in English, but it's employee house.
Or you can describe like a man and a woman.
And they are talking in the kitchen.
Okay, so a man and a woman are talking in the kitchen. Because
Okay.
if you say they, in my mind, I can have two boys or two girls. But if you tell me
It's
a
true.
boy and a girl are talking in the kitchen, or if you tell me a man and a woman are talking in the kitchen, I can have a better idea. Yes?
Okay. And also a man and woman are watching TV in the living room.
Perfect.
Yes, I I believe that only the activities the video.
And in the park, what do you remember in the park?
In the part is a one family. The parents are reading the newspaper and the children two I study two studying English.
Do what?
Two children
So, two children
are studying English.
are studying English.
Yes,
Good.
and the boy is playing guitar.
A boy is playing the guitar.
Mhm.
Good. And the mother, what is the mother doing?
The mother is see washing anything. I don't know. I don't remember.
Do you remember, Asania? What is the mother doing?
No, I think that she's sitting in the van or listen music
Sitting on the bench?
on the bench,
Yes. But she is
listening music.
listening to,
Music.
maybe not music, but to the radio.
Okay.
They're listening to the radio and
Okay.
like that. Good. But at least you had an idea. Good job. Good. Now let's go back to main session because we have to complete next activity.
Okay.
All right. I entered to some groups and you have a good memory. You were saying where they were exactly and what they were doing, and that was good. Now we are going to divide the group into teams. Rebecca, you have a question, I guess.
How do you say rapeando, rapping?
Rapping. Hey, you mentioned that. I guess you were the only one because the rest didn't mention that. So, how many boys were there? Three, four,
Mm,
Four.
four, right?
four,
So, four boys are
sometimes
13.
two, or sometimes four.
Okay, good. So,
And other question,
mhm,
and the journalist
yes,
is reporting.
exactly. The journalist is reporting. Good, good,
Okay.
Rebecca. Good.
Mm,
So as you can see, you have different perceptions. Probably in other groups, you didn't talk about the journalists, you didn't talk about the guys that were rapping, but uh, some of you did it, and that is good. Now,
Singing and dancing.
singing and dancing too. Good. So now we are going to divide the class into groups. I wanted to do it like boys against girls, but we only have one, two, three, four, five, six boys, and we have four, six, eight, 10 girls. But I think that we can do it. It's not a big difference. It's not a big difference. So boys against girls. So team A is going to be girls and team B is going to be boys. Yes? So this is just a game, don't fight. And we are going to practice this. How are we going to do it? Easy. I'm going to send you a sentence that you have to act out. Act out means that you have to make the mimics. You cannot speak, you cannot move your lips, you can only move your hands, your face, your body, your whatever you want to move, but not your lips. Yes? For example, let's imagine that I will send you a direct message. So you will see the message there in Zoom, and only one person is going to receive the message. For example, let's start with girls. So I will choose, for example, Kenya. So I choose Kenya and I send a message. And the message says, uh, I am I don't know, I am cooking. So Kenya is going to act it out. She's not going to speak, she's not going to move her lips, she has to mimic it. So she's going to say, and then only girls can give me the answer. If they give me the answer, the point is for girls. You have exactly 1 minute to guess what she wants to say. If you don't guess it, then boys can give me the answers. If you don't get the answer, so we move to the next action. Yes? So we are going to start with girls. As I said before, girls are team A and boys are team B. So let's start with Kenya. Don't open the microphone, don't move your lips, just your hands, your face, head, your body as you prefer. So you will get the message and then you act it out. You will have 1 minute to guess. Only girls can speak. Only girls can open the microphone because if boys open the microphone and they say something, the point is for the girls because it is their turn. Yes? So let's start with Kenya. You will receive the message right now. Okay, Kenya received the message. She's going to start acting, and it has to be in 1 minute as maximum that you have to give me the answer. We are going to start with easy things, and then we are going to increase it to more difficult, more difficult, and more difficult. So let's start with Kenya. Only girls can give me the answer. One, two, Go.
She listened to music. Listening to the music.
But the subject is not she. So, Kenya, you need to act first the subject and then the action.
Kenya is listening. No.
Kenya listen to music in the cell phone.
No, it's not Kenya.
She is.
It's not she.
I'm listening.
I'm
to
listening
the music.
To music. Okay, I'm listening to music. That is the correct one. So remember, the subject can be I, but you are not going to say Kenya. You say I, because she was doing it like this. Yes? Good. So let's give it up for them. A point for girls. Good, 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 good. Now, boys. Harrison, you're going to be the first one. I'm going to send you a message. Okay, Harrison. So you can start, and only boys can give me the answer. 1, 2, go.
I reading a book.
He is reading a book.
Only boys right now. Only boys right now. Boys.
We
Point for boys, teacher.
going for yours.
Okay, so boys.
I'm reading a book.
Exactly. I'm reading a book. Good job. So let's give it up for him. Good. This is easy. I told you it would be more difficult, more difficult, and more difficult. Carla, you can participate only when it is for girls. Only when it is for girls. Yes? If it is a boy, because if you give information, the point is for boys. Carla?
No, no, teacher. Es que mencioné, pero no me había fijado que estaba el micrófono encendido.
Okay. No problem. No
Pero
problem.
no era por...
Okay, good. Now, next one. Girls. Claudia, I will send you the message right now. More difficult. So, Claudia, 1, 2, go. She's thinking because it is difficult. Good.
Feeding his dog.
Repeat it.
Feeding his dog. Her dog.
My dog eating.
You're close. You're close.
My dog eating food.
You're missing something.
My dog is eating.
My dog is eating. If you don't say is, it's not correct. So my dog is eating. Good. Thank you. Let's give it up for them. Good. Now next one, Rigoberto. I will send you the message. This one is more difficult. So, Rigoberto, one, two, go. Don't move your lips.
I typing a letter.
No.
I tapping, I walking.
No. Douglas?
Seguimos viéndote, seguimos viendo.
Uh-huh.
I am running.
It's not I. It's not I.
My.
How do you say ladrón? Creo que por ahí va la cosa.
No, thief. It's not a thief. He's saying
My. Arañar. My cat.
My cat.
My cat is running.
Oh, perfect. My cat is running. Good. Let's give it up for them. Good. So you are two and two.
El ladrón.
Yeah, it was difficult. I told you every time it's going to be more difficult. This is the last one, and this is more difficult. So this one is going to be for Elida. Elida, you will see the message. Extremely difficult. Uh-huh.
I'm dancing.
No, it's
I am dancing.
It's not
She's
I.
dancing.
It's not I.
She's dancing.
It's not she.
My neighborhood.
It's not
They,
either.
they are dancing.
Partner.
It's not my partner. It's not my neighbor, but it's my.
My mother
My mother
is dancing.
is dancing.
In the party.
No.
In the house.
No.
In the
¿A dónde?
in the
Movete.
gym.
Move a
En
little.
el vecindario.
Move it,
Oh,
move
Dios,
it,
house,
el
move it.
In the living room.
No.
How do you say?
Look
In
at
the
the
car.
movement.
Vecindario.
What do you say?
In the shower.
No.
In the
Vecindario.
car.
No. It's not a place. So my mother is dancing. Is dancing what?
Dancing.
Where?
No, what?
A la par de
What?
ella.
What? My mother is dancing.
Cumbia.
Cumbia. No, it's not cumbia.
Dancing.
Salsa.
Salsa.
It's not
Bachata.
salsa. It's
The music.
bachata.
Bachata.
Or music.
Bachata.
Good. Good job. Thank you. Let's give it up for her. Good. And the last one for boys. Fast and Furious. This is going to be for, let's see, Douglas. Difficult, but you can do it simple. So, 1, 2, go. Douglas? Mm-hmm. Guys?
He's singing.
It's not he. He's saying?
I am singing.
No, it's not I.
They are singing.
It's not they. It's similar to
My
Elliot.
boss.
It's not my boss, but it's a boy or a man.
My father?
My father. Good. Continue.
My
Uh-huh.
father is singing.
Singing what?
Opera.
Opera.
Oh, perfect. So you say, my father is singing opera. Good job. Let's give it up for him. Good. So this is well, you were tied. And this is the way how you express actions at the moment. Just the attendance to finish the class, and good job, guys. Catalina is present. Kenya?
Present.
Zenaida?
Present.
Jorge? Well, he's there. Grecia?
Present.
Rebecca?
Present.
Elida?
Presente.
Rigoberto?
Presente.
Alfonso?
Present.
Claudia? Douglas?
Present.
Carla?
Present.
Joanna is not here. Harrison?
Present, teacher. Bye
Edgar
bye,
is
guys.
not here. Oscar?
Present teacher.
Ricardo?
Present teacher.
Azalia?
Present.
Allison?
Present.
And Monica. So that's it
Present.
for now. We are going to continue tomorrow. Thank you for being there and have a good day. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye. See you.
See you.